people are shocked that I don't have a cell phone. And there's usually two reactions. And it's either, oh, wow, you're so lucky. And the other one is, I can't believe you don't have a cell phone. How do you function without a cell phone? My name is Matthew, and I live in San Francisco. I'm a fine artist, as well as doing UX design. Might I be the only tech person in San Francisco without a phone? It's possible, but people continue to hire me because I provide some kind of facility. I don't think you have to own every car in the world to be able to make a better engine. You may not even need a car.
So I wake up, I go and check my Snapchat and my Instagram. I'm in bed for like half an hour, and then I kind of start my day. I'm Tess. I'm 15. I'm a student, and I live in San Francisco. I think I first got a phone, Christmas of 6th grade. All of a sudden, it's like a lot of pressure around such a small thing. You have to be really careful about like what you say, and what you do, and who you text, and who you invite, and what you post, and what you like, and what you comment. I think technology is definitely addictive. When I first got a phone, I knew what I was doing all the time. Like I always had an intention. But all the time now, I find myself eating breakfast, and I unlock my phone, and I scroll through things, and I'm like, I'm not even interested in what's going on here right now. I was on here 2 minutes ago.
And I have friends who are like that. You invite them over for dinner and they're texting constantly underneath the table. It's like, come on, are you here with us having dinner, or are you somewhere else?
It's really weird to like be with somebody and have them like the entire time be looking at Instagram and like, oh my God, they're hanging out, and you're like, hey, I'm right here. We could hang out.
I kind of feel like I'm one of the only people living here sometimes, because everyone's like this when they're walking around. And so I feel like I'm one of the people walking around who's actually there.
By having fun, I think I'm missing out on just being present. I was actually thinking about it this morning about like what would happen if I just like deleted these things, and I was thinking about it and I was like, nothing would really happen. It's kind of like a fear of missing out.
I don't feel like I'm missing out on anything by not having a phone. If people want to get a hold of me, they know how. I've never really wanted to always be in contact with everyone constantly. I like being alone. Most people today, they're so surrounded by either walls or some form of noise, whether it's television or a computer or a phone. I would recommend that everyone, regardless of their age, goes out in nature for extended periods, not connected to anything. To me, that's a huge shift for people. If you have good food and a roof over your head and someone who loves you, I mean, come on. Some object I buy isn't gonna give me happiness.
I mean, I hear stories from my parents about, oh, when I was a kid, I did this, and we used to go outside and we would play pranks. And I'm like, wow, that was me for like the first 10 years of my life. Why couldn't it have lasted so much longer? Part of me wishes that, nobody had phones, or that we could kind of all just sort of dial it down.
I'll probably end up having to get a cell phone at some point because of the sheer utility of the object. But up until now, I've been managing to live my life without it.
I guess I have discipline around my phone because this sounds super like cheesy, but life just moves too fast to like not, just like look around for a minute and be like, wow, like, do I really want to be on my phone?